Hi, welcome back to Scrimmy's Corner. I'm not sure why we're calling it Scrimmy's Corner. Sounds good? Regardless. Today we're going to, for our challenge, be making origami. So I've made a couple of different butterflies. The only difference between these two is I've put some fun colors on this one where I left this one blank. You can choose how you want to decorate your butterfly. My third pattern, I just kind of made a little collage of markings. You can get a little bit more creative. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. Now, you're going to need some scissors if you don't have origami paper, like I didn't. I measured this out to be 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches, so it's a perfect square. I just cut it out. You can see my cutting's not the best, so just get as close as you can. You'll know if you've got a good enough square because you'll flip over your piece of paper and you'll go from corner to corner. If you can fold from corner to corner and make a nice gap where you have 2 points and no overlaps, you're good. So your first fold is to fold it in half like this, unfold, and do it in the opposite direction. You're going to fold from this corner to this corner now. Okay, and then unfold. If you did this properly, you have an X of creases in the paper. Now what you're going to want to do is flip your paper over, and you're going to want to fold in half. Instead of doing it on a diagonal line, you're going to do it on a straight line. So you're going to fold in half, unfold, and then you're going to fold it in half again this way, and unfold. Now, when looking at this paper, if I push it together, I should be able to make it look almost like, I don't know how you would describe that, like a flower? It should come together in a T on the bottom, so if I sit it together, it's like a 4-point tent, but what I want to do is I want to fold it in, so I have a nice triangle. So it was like this, and I just folded it together, and then you're going to want to lay it down. Make sure you've got all the creases nice and tight. When I let go, it shouldn't pop up and open too much. Now, the next 2 folds are going to be very similar, but they're opposites of each other. You're going to take this corner, leaving the bottom there. Where you fold it up, right here at the center, you're going to start to make a crease as you fold over the wing. And where you place it doesn't really matter. You just don't want to have it perfectly flush. You want to pull it off to the side a little bit. And whatever distance you choose on this side, do the same to the opposite side. It doesn't have to be perfect because nothing in nature is perfect, but yet it's still all beautiful. So what we have here is our 2 folds laying on top of each other. Now what you're going to want to do is flip the whole piece over, and you're going to want to pull just the top back. Now if you folded it just like this, there'd be no dimension to it. So you want to pull it down just a little bit to where it starts to pull the wings up. Here they're down. I keep pulling towards myself until they're up in the air. Okay, and then I'm going to put just a little bit of a crease down. I'll flip it back over. And if I don't think the wings are standing up enough, I can still pull just a little bit more. The point is to want to get these wings to stand out. Once you get it to your desired dimension, you're just going to fold this tip over, and it should hold. And with it being like that, all you have to do is fold it right down the center again. And there you've got your butterfly. So my challenge to you is, can you do this beginner's origami? I feel like if I can master this, you can master it too. I'd like to see some posts of your own butterflies, maybe how you decorated them. And for those of you who are a little bit more elevated in your skill level with origami, or as the artists call it, origami, I'd like to see what you can create. Now, some of you have already created some amazing origami for me in class. I've received a dragon. I've got three-dimensional shapes that can fold in on themselves. So I can't wait to see what you're going to send me. Have fun with this, be creative, and show your friends.